प्रकल्पितं श्रीमत्स्वयं प्रकाशाख्यं प्रणौमि जगतां गुरुं यः परमात्मा जगत्सृष्ट्वा प्रविवेश पुनः स्वयं तं कृष्णं प्रत्यगात्मानं वन्दे गोपी मनोहरम् यस्य प्रसादादहमद्वयात्मा विश्वं समस्तं मयि कल्पितं च तं सर्वलोकैकगुरुं सदाश्री स्वयं प्रकाशं गुरुमानतोऽस्मि गुरूणां चरणाम्भोजं प्रणिपत्य निरन्तरं तत्कृपालेशतो द्वैत चिन्ताकौस्तुभमारभे ओम्। अथवा त्रिविध परिच्छेद शून्यत्वम अखंडत्वम। You could consider Akhandatwam even as Trividha Paricheda Shunyatvam. Bheda Shunyatvam was justified, and he further goes to justify even how Paricheda Shunyatvam can be Akhandatvam. So in the Mula Grantha, we will be looking at the lines and then once again going over into the Tika commentary. Vibhutva Desha Paricheda Shunyatvam. Now what are the Trivida Parichedas? What are the three kinds of Paricheda? So before we Desha, Kala and Vastu Paricheda. The absence which is recorded in space, in time, and on account of objects. So the table is not the clock is not the computer. So objects also. So when you're saying clock, it means it is not table. When you're saying computer, it means it is not the clock, so on and so forth. So Desha, Kala, and Vastu Paricheda. Paricheda, what do you mean by the word Paricheda now? Abhavaha. Earlier, what was it taken? Bheda. Bheda is like Abhava, but not exactly Abhava. Remember this. And Paricheda over here means Abhavaha. So, Parichedo Abhavaha Ghatatvadinam Desha Parichedaha. Ghatatvadinam Desha Parichedaha. The Ghata, etc., all these objects of this world, which means the entire range of Anatma Padarthas, all these which can be recognized as not the self, they have Desha Paricheda. Is here, not there. Is there, not here. So those objects could be shown, or their absence can be recorded in terms of space. Patadishu tadatyanta bhavaha. And this abhava is called as the Desh Paricheda is called as Atyanta Bhava. So when we are talking about a clock, it means it is definitely 100% not table. When we are talking about computer, it definitely means it is not the clock. So Atyanta Bhava, its absolute absence is there. This absolute absence is what we are talking about as Desha Paricheda. A question to you people at this point is, does Vandhyaputra qualify to have Atyanta Bhava?
No, Swamiji.
Okay, so according to Anand, Vandhyaputra does not have Atyanta Bhava. Anybody else?
No, Swamiji.
No. Can somebody please tell me why Vandhyaputra will not have Abhava, Atyanta Bhava?
Because it is Asat
not
Vastu.
present in the book.
Okay, because it is Asat Vastu. What do you mean by that? What happens even if it is
No,
It is not present in the
It is
first
not
place.
at all.
Swamiji, its Pratiyogi is not present.
Exactly. For Abhava, the Pratiyogi has to be present somewhere. When you are going to say Ghata Bhava, and that Ghata Bhava is 100% not the table, which means Ghata is the Pratiyogi of that Abhava. Correct? What defines the Ghata Bhava? What qualifies this absence? Ghata. Correct? So when you are saying Ghata Bhava, absence of pot, what qualifies this absence?
Ghatasya Abhava.
Ghatasya Abhava. So Ghata qualifies this Abhava, and therefore, now, unless and until there is a Pratiyogi, there cannot be any form of Abhava. Let that be registered. So Vandhyaputra does not even become the Pratiyogi of any Abhava. And therefore Vandhyaputra also does not have Abhava. Just as Brahman does not have any kind of Abhava, Vandhyaputra also does not have any Abhava. Then
Yes,
what is the
Swamiji.
difference? Vandhyaputra is Asat, Brahman is Sad. Got that?
Yes, Swamiji.
Sadvastu, Sadrupena, Satvena is. So basically the object has to become available as is. Okay? Has to become available as is. And if it is not available as is, then you cannot even say is not. The pot is, and then you can say pot is not the table. So the pot has to be somewhere, has to be qualified by that existence is, which does not happen in Vandhyaputra, and therefore Vandhyaputrasya abhavaha api nasti. Now, what are the Trivida Parichedas? So Paricheda means abhava. Okay. What was the earlier definition? With regards to Bheda. Now this is,
Yeah. Bijatiya, Sajatiya, Swagata, Veda, Shunya.
that was with regard to Bheda. Now
Yes,
this is with regard to
Paricheda.
Abhava. Paricheda
Abhava.
means Abhava. Okay?
Yes, Swami.
So remember, there is a difference between Bheda and Abhava. And always remember that Go Bheda, Ashwa Bheda, etc. Parichedo Abhavaha. Ghatatvadinam Desha Parichedaha Patadishu Tadatyanta Bhavaha Sa Brahmani Vibhutva Nasti Eva. Now, why is this abhava? Which abhava are we talking about? Atyanta abhava. What is that atyanta abhava? Desha paricheda. Okay? Absence recorded in space. Is here, is not here. Is this, is not this. Got it? So
Yes,
this kind
Swami.
of, this abhava, which is related to the absence, which is related to the or is defined by space, is called as atyanta abhava. Such abhava is not there for Brahman. Such a Brahmanaha. This abhava, so absence of Brahman will never be there. Absence of Brahman will not be there. Why? Vibhutvat. Because Brahman is all pervasive.
Nityatvat.
Vibhutva nasti eva. But say, suppose, if we say that this atyanta bhava of Brahman is applicable, which meaning the absence in space is applicable to God, then what will happen? Anyatha vibhutvam eva na syat. Or else Brahman is all pervasive, cannot be said. Vibhutvam eva na syat. So let it be, and not let it be. Because the Shruti says Brahman, or the Pramanam now has already established Brahmavastu is Vibhu, and because of being Vibhu, Vibhutvam of Brahman is Pramana Siddham, and because is Vibhu, Atyanta Bhava is not there of Brahman. And this Atyanta Bhava means Desha Parichedaha. So first of all, in the Paricheda, Trividha Paricheda, Paricheda Traya, what do we have? Desha Paricheda is not there in Brahman. Why? Vibhutva. Vibhutva Desha Paricheda Shunyatvam Nasti. Okay. Then what is the second kind of Paricheda?
Kala.
Kala Paricheda. This Kala Paricheda is now seen as Pragabhava and Dvamsa. Her Kala Paricheda is seen as, has to be understood as Pragabhava and Dvamsa. Okay. What all things over here has Pragabhava and Dvamsa, because of which you are saying are limited in time? Ghata, etc.
Each and everything.
Yes. So now we take Ghata Adi Vyaktinam. Okay. Now Ghata, etc., the pot, etc. Pot meaning the whole world, Anatma Padartha.
Each and everything. All Anam.
The entire Anatma Varga is
Jagat.
that is Ghata Adi Vyakti. Because that Ghata Adi Adi Padena Kim Grihate?
Jagat.
All Anatma.
Samasta Anatma Vargaha Pravriti is covered by that Adi. Okay? So
Yes,
Ghata.
okay.
Now let us take that Ghata. Does the Ghata have Pragabhava,
Yes.
the prior absence?
Yes.
Yes, Swamiji.
Yes, Ghata has prior absence. Does the Ghata have latter absence?
Yes.
Yes.
And therefore, now we can say the Ghata has Kala Parichheda. Correct? The Ghata has Kala Parichheda. Such a Brahmanaha Nityatva Nasti Eva. This limitation because of time is not there for Brahman. Why not there? Nityatvat. Because Brahma is Nitya, timeless. Nityatvat Nasti Eva. But how do you say that Brahman is Nityam? Again, the same thing, just as we have said, Vibhutva of Brahmavastu, of Brahman, is Pramana Siddham, so also Nityatvam of Brahman is Pramana Siddham. So he says, Nityatvancha Brahmanaha Shruti Prasiddham. Got it? Why is Kala Parichheda not there for Brahman?
Nityatvat.
Nityatvat. But how is Brahman Nityam?
Shruti
Because it is
Prasiddha.
not born in time.
Shruti Prasiddham. How do you know was not born in time? Were you there to see it?
No, no. Shruti is the Pramana.
Exactly. So Pramana Prasiddham. And what is the Pramanam for Brahman? How
Shabda
is-
Praman. Shruti Praman.
Only
Shabda
Shabda
Pramana.
Pramana. There is no other Pramanam through which Brahman can be known except Upanishad. No, but there are several ways, you can know God. Those who can know, please go by those ways. We are concerned about Brahman, which is Shruti Prasiddham. Okay. Tam Aupanishadam Purusham Prichhami. So Brahman is Aupanishad Shruti Prasiddham. Furthermore, Ghatadinam Vastu Parichhedaha. Ghata etc. also has Dhanatma Padartha, has Vastu Parichheda. What is Vastu Parichheda? Vastu Parichheda means Anyonya Bhavaha. What is Vastu Parichheda?
Anyonya Bhava.
Anyonya Bhavaha. Anya ka anya mein abhav. Patadishu ghatadi pratiyoga bhedo va. Ghatadishu pratiyogika bhedo va. Dvividha bhedopi brahmanaha. Now this kind of abhava, now he is using that word bheda for abhava. So this kind of abhava is not there in Brahman. Why is not there? Sarvatmatvad. Now remember the reason why Desha Parichheda is not there. Vibhutva.
Vibhutvat. Yes.
Why is Kala Parichheda not there?
Nityatvat.
Nityatvat.
Nityatvad. And why is Vastu Parichheda not there?
Sarvatmakatvat.
Sarvatmatvad. Okay? Okay. Now, let us see what is this Sarva whose Atma is Brahman. Okay? We have to find out when you are saying Sarvatma, Paramatma is Sarvatma, Parameshwara is, the Shiva is Sarvatma. What do you mean by this Bhagavan being or Paramatma being Sarvatma? So we have to see what is the status of this Sarva. Okay, whose Atma is Brahman, and that's why Brahman is Sarvatma. Our convenience, let us try to understand it this way, that the clay is the Atma of the pot. The clay, we are not just talking only about as Karana and Karya over here, but without the clay, the pot does not have any existence. Is not it? If you extract the clay, will the pot have any existence? Pot is your functional entity. You can function with the pot. You can see the pot, you can touch the pot, you can transact with the pot, you can give it to someone, take it from someone, fill water into it, empty the pot, so on and so forth. Various kinds of transactions are possible with pot. Therefore, pot is some sort of a transactional entity. But will this pot, the object pot, with its functions, with its attributes, the name pot, will anything of this will have existence if the clay is extracted?
No.
The pot will not, there won't be no object with the name pot if the clay is not there, correct? You cannot have, so Nama is not there, then the attributes, a big pot, a small pot, anything will be there, a red pot, green pot, no, nothing. Therefore, whether it is the attributes, the functions, the object, its name, whatever it may be, everything is deriving its existence because of the clay. True?
Yes, Swamiji.
Yes, Swamiji.
Because of the clay. And therefore now this clay is the very being, existence of the pot. Now, therefore we understand that the pot is an appearance in the clay. True? That the pot is an appearance in the clay. So we understand two things over here, that Atma means something that without which the object does not have any existence. One. The second thing that we have understood from this example is that pot, etc., is an appearance in the clay, and clay is the Atma, and therefore whatever is the Atma, in that the object is only an appearance. Got it? The object is only an appearance. So now this Sarva, Sarva includes everything, all the 14 bhuvanas, everything. So Sarvatmatvat. So he says Sarvasya Swapna Kalpita Gajadivat. Like the elephant, the dream elephant, etc. How is it? Brahmani. Aropitatvad is only a superimposition on Brahman. So just as the pot, though is a functional entity, do you deny the functions of the pot? Even when you are saying that the pot is an appearance in the clay, do you deny that the pot does not have any function? When you are saying it is an appearance, do you say that you will not see the pot, you will not touch the pot, you cannot fill water into it, you cannot empty it, you cannot give it, you cannot take it? Is there any kind of denial of these transactions in saying that it is an appearance in the clay?
No, Swamiji.
No, Swamiji.
Not at all. So in fact, we are not denying any transaction. In fact, we are saying that the transactions are possible only because of the clay. So the transactional reality which the pot is also possible because of the reality of the clay. And what is then the pot? The pot is an appearance. So what is the transactional reality? The transactional reality called as the pot is an appearance in the clay. So have you understood how we have come from to conclusions from this example?
Yes, Swamiji.
Exactly in the same way, Brahman is Sarvatma. And by that virtue, what is the status of this Sarva? Appearance, which means superimposition, is an appearance. Aropitatva. And that which is aropitam, that which is superimposed, that which is an appearance, it does not have any independent existence other than its Atma. Correct? Adhishthanam, its substratum. Aropitatva, just as the pot, you cannot take the pot away and say, pot is one reality, clay is yet another reality, and so therefore we have two parallel realities. Do you discover, do you find any parallel object as clay and a pot? No, pot is a transactional reality. Clay is the absolute reality of the pot. Then what is the relationship of transactional reality with the absolute reality? That the transactional reality is an appearance in the absolute reality. Correct? And by that appearance, what do you mean? That the transactional reality does not have any existence apart from its absolute reality. Okay?
Yes.
So adhisthana vyatirekena aropitasya adhisthana vyatirekena abhavan brahmanaha sarvatmatvam. Hence also this world does not have any existence apart from Brahman, and that is the reason why we are saying Brahman is Sarvatma. And because Brahman is Sarvatma, there is no Vastu Paricheda. What is Vastu Paricheda? Anyonya Bhavaha. So therefore, now all the three Parichedas are not there in Brahman, because of which now we will say Trividha Paricheda Shunyatvam Akhandatwam. Got it? Sarvatmatvam Ataha Eva Ekarasatvam Sarvatmakatvam Brahma. And this Ekarasatvam, after that put a comma, draw a comma. Sarvatmakatvam Brahmanaha Shruti Yukti Anubhava Siddham. Now this Sarvatmakatvam of Brahman, how is it? Just as you have seen in the earlier case, that Nityatvam, Vibhutvam is Shruti Prasiddham. So also over here, by which pramanam are you saying that Brahmavastu is Sarvatma? He says Shruti Yukti Anubhava Siddham. What does that Shruti Yukti Anubhava Siddham means?
Shabda Pramana, Anumana Pramana, and Pratyaksha.
So it becomes evident as Shruti Praman, Shabda Pramanihi, Shabda Pramanena, Anumana Pramanena, and Pratyaksha Pramanena api Siddham. Ataha, so there is no virodha. So if there was to be any kind of contradiction, opposition from any other pramana, then this should the earlier pramana will have a problem. Let us say a person has got jaundice. All right? Somebody is suffering from jaundice. And when he sees the white conch shell, shankha dekhta hai safed, then he says, oh, this has turned yellow. This has become yellow. So now that object is yellow, that shankha is yellow, is reported to him by his eyes, correct? So he is going to say, this is pramana siddham, pratyaksha siddham, that the shankha, the conch shell is yellow. But then the Shabda Pramanam comes and maybe his father, mother, somebody says, no, it is not yellow, it is white. And therefore, you have some problem in the eyes, which means now the jaundice has taken over and is also influencing your ability to see the colors. So over here, what has happened? That the other Pramanam, whether it is Anumana or some other Shabda Pramana, has come to challenge the Pratyaksha Pramanam of this person, correct? Are you getting that whole thing?
Yes, Swamiji.
So the other Pramanam has come and it has challenged the Pratyaksha Pramanam. And therefore now what he has seen as the yellow color of the Shankha becomes a doubtful matter, correct? And doubt is not knowledge. Doubt is not knowledge, because knowledge means there is a certainty. Doubt means uncertainty. Maybe, maybe not. It is a snake, or maybe it is a rope. So this, how can you frame this? Maybe, maybe not. That it is what?
Samshaya.
Ubhaya both.
Samshaya. It may be, it may not be. So there is no certainty about it. Knowledge means there is certainty. Therefore, now he says, Sarvatmakatvam Brahmanaha is this Sarvatmakatvam of Brahma is not challenged, contradicted by Yukti, meaning Anumana, or by Pratyaksha Pramana. And therefore, Shruti Yukti Anubhava Siddham. And hence, no Ukta Vikalpavakashaha. That what you had said, that Brahman cannot be called as Paricheda, that Akhandatwam cannot be called as Akhandatwam. Akhandatwam cannot be called as Paricheda Shunyatvam. For this claim of yours, He Purvapakshi, there is no place. Navakashaha Uktarthe Shrutim Udaharati. And thus he endorses it with the Pramanam. What is that Shruti Pramanam? Shruti that he has given. Veda. Veda Hametam Ajaram Puranam Sarvatmakam Sarvagatam Vibhutvan. Okay, this is the Shruti. We have seen the Shruti yesterday. Now, furthermore, Kalpatarva Acharya Nirvachanam Aha. This Kalpataru Acharya is Amalananda. So maybe 12th century or so, looks like. Kalpataru Acharya Nirvachanam Aha. We have to see what century Amalananji belonged to. But Kalpataru is Amalananda's work. Kalpataru Acharya Nirvachanam Aha. What is this Kalpataru Acharya's Nirvachanam about Akhandatwam? So now that Akhandatwam, as he had said, that it is not Paricheda Shunyatvam, Bheda Shunyatvam. No, sir. Akhandatvam can be defined as Bheda Shunyatvam. Akhandatvam can be defined as Paricheda Shunyatvam. So also it is perfectly correct when the Kalpataru book Acharya says that it is what? What is Kalpataru Acharya's definition of Akhandatvam?
अपर्याय अनेक शब्द प्रकाशत्वे सति अविशिष्टत्वम्.
Okay. Can somebody explain the first part? So just before the sati is the first part, and the dvitiya dal is of this definition is avishishtatvam. Can somebody attempt? Does anyone want to make an attempt?
Yes, Swamiji.
Go ahead.
स्वामी जी, अनेक शब्द के द्वारा जो कि अपर्यायवाची शब्द हैं, पर्यायवाची शब्द से एक ही वस्तु इल्यूमिनेट होता है, पर अपर्यायवाची शब्द से नहीं होता है. लेकिन यहाँ अपर्याय है और अनेक शब्द भी है, उसके द्वारा प्रकाशित होता है ब्रह्मांड होने और अविशिष्ट भी, इसलिए अविशिष्टत्व है.
प्रथम दल पे ही रहो.
जो अपर्यायवाची और अनेक शब्द है, उससे प्रकाशित होता है ब्रह्मांड.
स्वामी जी, अपर्याय का मतलब जिसका कोई पर्यायवाची नहीं है.
ठीक है.
समान शब्द नहीं है, यही होगा, समानार्थक शब्द. अपर्याय.
देखना, एक जो प्रथम दल है उसमें जितने भी पद है, the words which are there, because that aparyaya aneka शब्द प्रकाशत्वम, ये क्या हो गया? एक सामासिक पद है. It is what do they call it? Not conjugation. What do
compound.
It is a compound word. It is a compound word. So because it is a compound word, then that's why there will be many words involved. So look at the words. Aparyaya aneka shabda prakashatva. How many words have you found in this compound word? 4. Is not it?
4.
Aparyaya aneka shabda prakashatva. ठीक है?
यस स्वामी जी.
आ गए क्या सब लोग?
Yes, Swamiji.
Now go one word and then associate the whole thing together, and then the meaning will come to the surface of aparyaya aneka shabda prakashatvam. Let us go. Prakashatvam. Prakashatvam means
Illumines, makes
Yes.
us know.
Is illumined. What is illumined by what? By shabda.
Shabda.
So shabdena prakashatvam. Okay. This prakashatvam will be where? In akhandatvam. What is illumined by shabda?
अखंडत्व.
Akhandatvam. Akhandatvam is illumined by shabda. So shabdena prakashatvam. Okay.
Yes.
So shabda prakashatvam. Now the shabdas, aneka shabda prakashatvam, it is illumined by aneka, by more than one. Eka and aneka, which means more than one can be 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. But more than one. it is something that is illumined by more than one words. Okay. And another thing is, those words, if the same object is illumined by many words, then there is a possibility that those words are synonyms, paryayavachi. But over here we are saying these words are aparyaya. Though it is illumined by many words, the same object is not, what do they call? Same object is illumined by many words. Those many words are not synonyms. Got it? Aparyaya aneka shabda prakashatvam. What is that? Aparyaya aneka shabda prakashatvam? Akhandatwam. Now, if we were to just use this much definition, the part of the definition, the pratham dal, the first part of the definition, then there is going to be a problem. Like, let us say, Nila, Nilotpalam, the blue lotus. The word blue is also pointing to what?
Lotus.
And the word lotus is also pointing to what now?
Lotus.
Lotus only. Is Neela. So these are aneka, it is Shabda Prakashatva is there in the blue lotus?
Yes.
Right. Now, the Aneka Shabda Prakashatva is also there in blue lotus?
Yes, Swami.
Because the two words, right? Neela
Yes.
and Utpalam. Neelam and Utpalam, two words are there.
Yes.
So it is Aneka. So
Yes.
Aneka Shabda Prakashatva is also there.
Hmm.
Then is Neelam a synonym to Utpalam?
No, Swami.
No.
No. So if you were to just use this kind, the first part of the definition as Akhandatwam, the dosha, the defect would be of Ativyapti. Okay?
Yes, Swami.
And in
Yes,
order to, but is Nilotpalam Akhandavastu or Khandavastu?
Khandavas.
It is limited, right?
Yes.
Obviously, there is Desha Paricheda, there is Kala Paricheda, there is Vastu Paricheda in Nilotpalam.
Yes, Swami.
Yes.
So can it be called as Akhandam?
No.
When it is not Akhandam, Nilotpalam will not have the quality of Akhandatwam.
Yes.
Yes.
And if you were going to use only the first part of definition, then that definition will not show you what is Akhandatwam. It will in fact show you what is Khandatwam. When it had come, प्रवृत्ति किस लिए हुई थी? अखंडत्व दिखाने के लिए. और दिखाया क्या? खंडत्व. So the definition will become faulty.
Fault.
Will become faulty, and therefore aparyaya aneka shabda prakashatma. Now to avoid that, we will say avishishtatvam. So sati means being. So being aparyaya aneka shabda prakashatvam, being that much, is also avishishtam. Avishishtam means what? Now, if I was just to simply say, not qualified, not qualified, well, कुछ समझ में आएगा तुम लोगों को?
No, Swamiji.
That's why. Now, let us look at it. Now, when we are saying Nilotpalam, in Nilotpalam, please tell me what is the substantive and what is the adjective.
Nila is adjective
is
and
the
Alam is a substantive.
So what is the substance? Utpalam is the substance. And what is the quality?
Blue. Nila.
Blue is the quality. So Visheshana, adjective means Visheshana. Correct?
Visheshana.
Yeah.
Visheshana. And substantive means Visheshya. Correct? Correct means understand this. Visheshana
Yes.
and Visheshya.
Vishesha.
Okay? Visheshana and Visheshya are different things, correct?
Yes, Swamiji.
When that Visheshana becomes applicable to the Visheshya now it becomes qualified, meaning Vishishtam. So Visheshana plus Visheshyam equals to Vishishtam, qualified. So blue is the adjective, Utpalam is this substantive in language, but in reality, what is it? As a translation, blue color is the quality, and Utpalam, the lotus, is the substance. Correct?
Yes, Swamiji.
Yes, Swami.
So now, what is this blue lotus finally that we have? Is Vishishtam. Qualified with that quality, the substance with a quality. Correct?
Yes, Swamiji.
Yes, Swami.
So this is Vishishta. So then they are asking, is this Brahma Vishishta? So we are going to say no. Brahma is Nirvishesha, which means is not Vishishtam. Correct? Now, when this is the case, we have to protect, because aparyaya aneka shabda prakashatva and avishishtatvam, both of these have to be together, and that will show what is Akhandatwam. Wherever you are going to find both these parts together, that is Akhandatwam. So both of them have to become available. If only avishishtatvam is taken, that will also not become proper. And if aparyaya aneka shabda prakashatva is taken, that also will not be proper. So we need both these, and wherever both of these are there, that is Akhandatwam. Okay? Taduktam. This is what is said. Avishishtam aparyayaneka shabda prakashitam ekam vedanta nishnataha akhandam pratipedire iti. उन्होंने कैसे प्रतिपादन किया है? किन्होंने? जो वेदांत निष्णात है, those who are adepts of adepts in Vedanta. They are adept in Vedanta. Such people, they have defined Akhandam as what? Avishishtam aparyaya aneka shabda prakashitam. Now, if this definition is broken into from the what do they say, that in prose, how will it become? Avishishtam aparyaya aneka shabda prakashitam. How will we have to say that?
Aparyaya aneka shabda prakashatve sati avishishtatam.
Okay, Akhandatwam.
Akhandatwam.
This is how they have said. Okay. Now we have to see that aparyaya aneka shabda prakashatva, is it there in Brahman or not? That these words that Brahman is illumined by different words, but those words are not paryaya, are not synonyms, and at the same time, in spite of being like this, that different words are there, those words are also not synonyms, yet it is avishishtam. If it is, because when different words which are not synonyms come together, the object becomes what? Vishishtam, like
Vishishtam.
Nilotpalam. If many words are there, more than one words are used to show the object, and when those words are not paryayas, are not synonyms, what happens? The object becomes a qualified object, Vishishtam, like
Nilotpalam.
like Nilotpalam.
Nilotpalam.
Okay. And what is Brahma? That Akhandavastu, what is that Akhandam? Is though is illumined by many words, which are definitely not synonyms, and yet it does not get qualified, that is Akhandavastu, Ekavastu Brahma. Okay? Now we have to see how this definition is applicable to Akhandatwam for us. Okay? So we have to discover this in Brahman. Okay? We will see this. We will see this when in the next class. Okay? For now, this much is enough, that whatever the Purva Pakshi had said, by saying that even if you accept it as upadhi, it is not possible to say it is Bheda-shunyatvam or Parichheda-shunyatvam or even Aparyaya Aneka Shabda Prakashatve Sati Avishishtatvam. All these three are justified in showing Akhandatwam, and over there, this Akhandatwam is what is meant by the Shastra, to be delivered, to be shown, and therefore this is the Tatparya Vishayatvam. This Tatparya Vishayatvam becomes the mechanism, becomes the determining factor for the Tatvamasi Mahavakya to deliver its meaning. Okay?
Yes, Swamiji.
Is that whole topic now clear in front of your eyes? Hopefully.
Yes, Swamiji. Yes, Swamiji.
Yes, Swamiji. It is.
Dhanyavad bhai.
Yes, Swamiji.
Thank you for that encouragement.
Haji.
Haji. Anand Deshmukh.
Yes, Swamiji. Mahadev. Yes.
Clear?
Very clear.
Very good. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnaat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutra Bhashyakrito Vande Bhagavanto Punah Punah Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyoma Vadvyapta Dehaya Dakshina Murtaye Namaha Om. Thank you, friends. Thank you all.